What's going on, guys? It's your boy DomeZ here, and listen, I know you guys are tired of hearing my voice. Listen, I get it, guys, all right? But listen, I have a little thing I want to talk to you guys about, all right? I just want to talk to you guys. I kind of want to vent in a way. So I feel like the best way of me venting right now is on YouTube. You know what I mean? I can talk to you guys, and y'all can just hear me talk for a second, all right? This is not gonna be the normal video that I usually do, all right? I never have done this where I just speak to the camera and just, you know, have a video playing in the background while I talk to you guys about a few things I want to kind of get in touch with. All right, I feel like Gears 5 has issues, all right, but this is not me just talking about issues. This is me talking to you guys from the bottom of my heart how I feel about Gears of War in general and the state that it's in right now. All right, this is not me wanting to put down the game either, guys. I want you guys to just hear me out to the end of the video, and then you guys give me your personal opinions on what you guys think. All right, Gears of War has always been a game that I've loved since Gears of War 2. All right, Gears of War 2 was my very first Gears game I ever got. My uncle, like I said, he bought me the game. All right, my mom didn't like the idea of me playing Gears of War 2, but it's understandable. I get why my mom didn't want me to fucking play Gears of War 2. I get it. All right, she thought the game was diabolic. I get it. You know, the game did have a lot of blood, especially Gears 2. All right, that's why I have the Gears 2 video playing in the background. But here's my problem with Gears 5, and let me know what you guys think about this. All right, first things first, I feel like the custom control scheme should have never been introduced to Gears. All right, single stick, being able to remap your buttons after switching to alternate, the inverse omen, the flashes. But let's touch with the defaulternate thing on why I don't think it's that good, or why I think that being able to do that is kind of ruining the game in a way, bro. All right, Gears of War 1, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, Judgment, Gal UE, whatever the game was. Listen, we had just alternate, classic alternate, tournament, all those regular control schemes that we already had since the beginning of time. All right, why is it, all right, that there's a new control scheme put in, which is defaulternate, which is default, was all classic all, but now you can remap your buttons to make it seem like it's default. So you can just press A the entire time, not press any other button. Everybody in Gears 5 is playing on the new control scheme called defaulternate, right? Now here's my problem with this. It made the game movement way too simple. All right, you're grabbing walls from farther. Now everybody in Gears 5 is moving the same. Why is my boy Billy Bob 216 reaction shotting, angular bouncing? How is my boy doing this? And then I asked my man, how are you doing this? And the man told me, I'm playing defaulternate. I saw Vexy's YouTube video, and I was like, that's cool. But I don't remember movement being so easy to master. Now everybody's moving the same to me. I can't say, yo, this guy's the best wall bouncer anymore. You technically can't say it, but you really can't. Everybody in Gears 5 is moving the same. You know what I mean? Like, the good players wasn't dying to no goddamn shitters. And I'm sorry to say that word, but I gotta be honest with y'all. I'm playing FFA now. I'm playing these game modes, and I'm seeing everybody move like crazy. And I'm like, what the hell are these guys playing on? I promise you, 95 or 99% of the community is playing on alternate now, or defaulternate, right? This wasn't a thing in previous Gears. You could have played on default and still had good movement. Now it's like you got to switch to defaulternate or classic alt to just have decent movement right now. Because if not, you're not gonna keep up with these guys. You're not. You're simply not gonna keep up. I don't know whose idea it was. I honestly don't. To introduce flashes. Flash is a thing that Gears has never had. Flashes never should have existed in the first place, in my personal opinion. I don't think a stun that flashes your screen or even stuns you like that, like, we should have kept it, you know, Gears 2, Gears 3 style. Keep it with the smoke stun you. You know what I mean? Yeah, they didn't have to put all these different things in the game, bruh. All right. I personally, I don't even think FOV should have been included. Me being honest with y'all. I think there's so many little tiny things that got included in Gears 5 that no other Gears game has ever had. The inverse omen, the alternate being a thing now. Movement being a little bit, I'm gonna be honest, moving on Gears 5 is easier than any other game. You could have the nastiest movement ever now on Gears 5. Me being real with y'all, I haven't seen anybody struggling really with movement in Gears 5, and if they do, trust me, they master that motherfucker in like a month, bro. I just came back to the game and I'm already default. I had to switch. I had to switch to default on it, guys. I used to play default my entire career. I come back to Gears and I find out, DomeZ, why are you playing on default still? I'm like, wait, is there a difference? Yeah, DomeZ, there's a big difference. And I'm like, are you serious, bro? Like, bro, if you don't switch to default on it or classic alt, you're gonna fall even more behind. And I'm like, you had to be joking. So I tried default on it, and let me tell you, no wonder I was misrolling. Default on it, you're gonna misroll less. And guys, me being honest, I'm still gonna support Gears. Me being real with y'all, I'm still gonna support and love Gears because the franchise itself is something I've been a part of for way too long. I can't just up and go and just leave the Gears of War community fully because it's just I'm addicted. I'm addicted to Gears of War. I can't get away from the game. I know a lot of you guys feel the same way. Yeah, you guys will probably stop playing Gears for a whole 2 years, 5 years, and probably come back. Trust me. This is coming from someone that hated Judgment. I hated the hell out of Judgment. Judgment to me is the worst. It's worse in this game than Gears 5. I'm gonna be honest. But regardless, even when I had Mario jumping on top of my head in Judgment, I still came back to Judgment somehow. Yeah, even after I quit that game for almost a year or two, and I still came back to that game and played it. Why? Because it's Gears. Now, the inverse omen thing, why did they even try putting that? Why was that introduced to Gears of War? Why? I can't think of one person that was asking the coalition or anybody at the studio, listen, let's make the omen, instead of being in the middle of your screen, let's make it where it's the outside of your screen. Who asked for that? I can't think of one single person that asked for that actual feature in Gears. Honestly, I really can't. I can't think of one person that legitimately said, I'm tired of having this red thing in the screen. Can you please make the outer of my screen red instead? And then someone at the office must have been with a Henny bottle, you know what I mean? No offense. I'm gonna be honest, no offense. I love you at the coalition sometimes. But I don't get how that got implemented. This Gears 5 to me, guys, me being honest, even though I'm playing the game, I'm still gonna play the game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I still play the game. Because guys, like I said, I've hated other games before. I've not liked other games, and I still played it. You know what I mean? Call of Duty, for example, Warzone, terrible. Fortnite, terrible. I'm not playing Fortnite. That game is ass. I tried it. At first it was nice. That game is terrible too. But it's probably Fortnite players that are playing Fortnite every day that don't like Fortnite, but they're playing it because they're addicted, or they still, that's their main game. They feel like every other game that's out right now is terrible, because it is true. There's barely any good games out there that you can actually grind nonstop and feel good about the game. And out of all the games out right now, sadly to say, bro, I think Gears is one of the worst. Out of all these games, Gears is in a better position than a lot of these other games are fucking terrible. Me being real with y'all too. Warzone, terrible. Fortnite, terrible. But I just wish Gears 5 didn't feel the way it did, because you know what I mean? You're able to grind the game more. If the game wasn't as bad as it is, even though there's other games that are also terrible, you'll grind the game more. GBs is no longer there, so we don't have GBs as an option no more. We used to have GBs, and I used in Gears 4, and I was there to upload videos for you guys about just strictly Gears 4 GBs, because I know you guys loved it, seeing some competitive matches, and I enjoyed it, having a record. Oh, DomeZ is 90-2. That's fucking disgusting. Let's keep, you know, I used to go for some crazy records on GB. And back in the Golf 2 days, yo, GBs were still out, and it was people were playing those two. And I know I probably have a lot of OGs watching this video right now, and I feel like you guys can probably relate with the way I'm feeling right now too. I'm not gonna say, guys, go on a strike and stop playing Gears 5. Hell no. Why would I ain't gonna tell you guys that, but I am gonna vent to you guys and let you guys know how I feel. Me being honest with y'all. Someone has to vent. And guys, I started creating content in Gears 4, all right, at the very beginning of Gears 4 when the game first had dropped. And y'all know me, guys. Listen, I am very passionate about Gears, man, and my passion is never gonna disappear fully, man. It's always gonna be that little spark in me that just always is gonna want to play the game, always. No matter what I do, I could be 35 years old. I'm 24 now. I could be 35 years old from now and still want to play Gears 2, Gears 3, and Gears 4. Me being honest with y'all. Look how old I am right now, and I played the Gears 2 the other day, and I had a fucking blast, and I'm 24 now. That game is hella old, and I'll probably still play that game in the future. Go back to it and play it. But Inverse Omen, the flashes, all these extra guns that's in Gears 5, the claw, the maze, all this, it's like I like me a simple Gears of War game, and I really hope that Gears 6 goes back to its roots of Gears. Please, that's one thing I'm asking the coalition to do. If they're not gonna do it with Gears 5 anymore, you know, since they're working already on Gears 6, please make Gears 6 the game. Make it the game. Put it at a regular FOV where everybody can play on the same FOV, when nobody has to have like 100,000 FOV, 120 FOV. Listen, FOV doesn't need to be added to Gears. Me being honest with y'all, it doesn't. Rogue Company doesn't have a Rogue Company, as long that game doesn't have FOV either as an option where you can change your FOV, because it's not needed, guys. Third person shooters, they don't need that. You don't need to have an FOV change. You already have third person. You don't need a FOV change on Gears of War. Listen, I'm pretty sure most of the fan base will be okay with not having an FOV change and not having all these crazy control mapping. And single stick, that's another thing I haven't even touched on single stick yet. Why is that in the game? Honestly, what Gears of War game has single stick? What game has single stick, man? Out of all the Gears of War games, which one had a single stick? Me, you know what I mean? But I really, listen, guys, I'm really hoping, I'm probably still gonna play Gears 5 until Gears 6 comes out. If you guys want to be completely honest, I might still play Gears 5 until Gears 6 comes out. Me being honest with you, I might still play the game. I might still do it. Why? Because I'm addicted to Gears of War. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. And Gears of War is my childhood. I played it when I was 12 years old, 13 years old. My uncle got it for me for my birthday. My mom was pissed, like I said. And I haven't stopped playing it. Maybe I've taken breaks from Gears before, you know what I mean? When I was a young kid, when I was 16, I probably stopped playing the game, went to Call of Duty, then came back. Why? Because of the whole age limit in COD. But I still came back to Gears, and I knew Gears of War was my second game. Always, during that time when I was playing COD, I knew Gears of War is always like the game that I can always go back to and have fun on. And that was during the Gears 4. Actually, Gears 3 was the main competitive game during that time. But Gallery was coming out. Judgment had already came out, but nobody was playing that game. Everybody was still back. Everybody went back on Gears 3 during that time. And I'm pretty sure you guys remember that. When Judgment was out, people quit Judgment and went right back to Gears 3. That's how bad that game was. But guys, let me know what you guys think about this rant video. What you guys want to see in Gears 5. Not in Gears 5, on Gears 6 now, because it's too late to be asking for stuff out of Gears 5 at this point. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's too late to be asking for stuff out of Gears 5. I'm still going to support the franchise. I don't want the game to die. Me being real with y'all, I don't want Gears of War to die. I don't want it to die. I don't want to see Gears just go down this hole where like it just disappears. And I know Microsoft is funding the game, you know what I mean? So it's not all about the money. The viewership for the game is going down. We just need, listen. And I personally think we took Gears 4 for granted. That game was so good. Listen, this Gears 5 makes Gears 4 look like the best game ever. I'm gonna be honest with you. But that is it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My little rant. I'm sorry I had to rant to you guys. I feel like I needed to get some stuff off of my chest, man. I feel like I had to get some stuff off my chest. I had to be real with y'all. I had to. Y'all already know my background, guys. I was a professional player all throughout Gears 4. Since the very first event, I placed top 12. In my second event, I got top 8. We should have gotten top 5. We choked the E6, but that's something else, competitive career thing that we could still talk about in the future. But let me know what you guys think about the video. Like I said, comment down below what you guys think Gear 6 should have, or what would you guys like to see in Gear 6. And listen, low key, we might if you guys comment what you guys want to see in Gear 6, someone at TC might see this video, might see the comments. You never know. You never know. I've had MLB players watch my videos somehow. I'm not even lying to ya. I've had an MLB player contact me through my YouTube channel saying he watches my videos, which is insane to me. All right. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, I'll be with your boy DomeZ. And I'm out, guys. Peace.